We have today Mr. Justin Gimelstob, a young man in Serbia. He played tennis 8 years, and nowadays he's in charge of tennis sports at different channels, CBS, NBC, those
Thank you all for having me here. I know how close the Serbian community is. I've been to Serbia 3 times. Beautiful country. Yes, I've been.
Not enough.
Not enough, but I'm only 36.
Okay.
And but it's a beautiful country. When I went to UCLA, my doubles partner. Do we have some tennis fans here? Do you guys like What Serbia has done with tennis is absolutely one of the most incredible stories in looking around, I can see such great genetics around the table. I can understand why you have Davis Cup champions. You have the #1 player in the world, Novak Djokovic. You have, but not just Djokovic, you have Janko Tipsarevic, who's the top 10 in the world and a great guy. You have Nenad Zimonjić, a Grand Slam champion in doubles and mixed doubles, and Pete Agassi in singles. You have Viktor Troicki. I mean, you have so many incredible players, and that's just the men. The women, you have Jankovic, #1 in the world. Ivanovic, #1 in the world. French Open champion. I mean, it is absolutely remarkable. I love my country. I love America. But we are 100,000 times bigger than Serbia, and you have 100,000 times more champions than we have. It's incredible, the champions that you guys have created from your country. So around the world, when I travel, and now I played for 12 years, now I do television for Tennis Channel and CBS and NBC. I did the Olympics, and I did the Davis Cup when Serbia won with shaving the heads and Novak winning and everything. The amount of people and the support and the emotion and connection with Serbia and their athletes is so strong that I have to commend you all. It's really impressive. So you guys show tremendous loyalty. And when I was told, Novak's been a good friend of mine, and he's coming to Los Angeles March 4th. So anyone that wants any information, first time he's ever going to be playing professional tennis in Los Angeles. I mean, he plays in Indian Wells, but that's 130 miles away. It's right here in our city, Los Angeles, at UCLA, where I went to college. $140 million new facility that they put up, and he's playing for charity. Rafael, other players charge huge fees to play exhibition tournaments. Novak Djokovic, I called him, I said, we really need you. The LA tournament. Has anyone ever gone to the LA Open at UCLA? There's been a ball tournament? Yes. It's gone. The sad part is it's been over 100 years, one of the oldest tournaments in the world. It's gone. It's no longer there. There will no longer be professional tennis in Los Angeles. This event, moving forward, will be the only one. So I said, Novak, I need your help. We're all only raising money for charity. He said, no problem. Won't charge $1. I mean, Novak gets, it's incredible. And the one thing he asked for was his childhood hero is Pete Sampras. And Pete Sampras lives in Los Angeles. So then I called Pete Sampras. I said, now Pete, now I have a favor to ask you. So the #1 player in the world looks up to you. Pete, you live in LA. Can you come play with Novak Djokovic as a doubles team against the greatest doubles team in the world, the Bryan brothers, who just won the 13th Grand Slam at the Australian Open? Yeah. So you have the Australian Open 3-time champion, first time 3 years in a row in the open era, Novak Djokovic, 6-time Grand Slam champion, #1 in the world, the greatest American of all time, Pete Sampras, 7 Wimbledons, against the greatest doubles team of all time. And then Novak is also going to play singles against my good friend Marty Fish, who's had some health issues. a former #1 American, great guy, so they're going to play. And then we just signed up. It's not even on the poster because it's just happened. Tommy Haas and James Blake are playing the first match.
Oh, awesome.
So we have those 3 matches. It's going to be in Pauling Pavilion. Any information, well, we have pamphlets and you can find out. And it's just going to be an incredible experience. I spoke to Novak yesterday and told him I'm going to Serbian Orthodox Church, and he goes, very smart. He goes, because he loves when he plays tennis and he sees the Serbian flags and he sees the connection and he sees how important it is to be an ambassador to his country. He takes so much pride. I read something that like 1 out of 5 computer screens of kids in Serbia is his picture there, and he takes so much pride in representing his country around the world, not just when he plays Davis Cup, but anytime he plays, that he represents this community. One time I also represent all the players in our negotiations as a players union, and so one time I flew from LA to Dubai to have dinner with Roger Federer. We know who Roger Federer is, right? Yeah. So next year we're going to get Federer to play Djokovic, but this year we'll start with Djokovic this year. So Federer, next year we're going to get Ivanovic and Jankovic, we'll get Tipsarevic, whoever you guys want we'll get next year. So I flew to dinner to Dubai to have dinner with Federer. The next day I fly to Mallorca to have dinner with Nadal. The next night I fly to dinner to Monte Carlo to have dinner with Novak. It was December 24th, Christmas Eve for me. So I go to the church, I have my Christmas Eve Mass, and I go to dinner with Novak. I say, Novak, Merry Christmas. He goes, not for me. He goes, Christmas for me in the Serbian Orthodox religion is January 7th. So I learned very quickly in my religious studies, so now when I see Novak on January 7th in Australia, that's where I say Merry Christmas. So I've learned a lot. I've learned a lot about the Serbian loyalty and the community and the importance of, on both sides, the way you guys look up to your athletes and the way the athletes respect and appreciate representing their country. And I just urge you, like I said, I'm not making $1 from the LA Tennis Challenge. Novak Djokovic is not making $1 from the LA Tennis Challenge, nor Pete Sampras or Marty Fish or the Bryan brothers. But I have a foundation that raises money for pediatric cancer. Novak won. I don't know, do you guys know that Novak Djokovic won last year? Besides being the #1 player in the world, he also won the Arthur Ashe Humanitarian Award for the biggest humanitarian in tennis last year. So it's not just what he's doing on the court. And then I did a whole show on what he's doing with his foundation, and it was an incredible event. So it's what Novak is doing as a worldwide leader for UNICEF, on the court, off the court. I mean, he's becoming a global icon, and he's bringing Serbia along with him, and he's very proud to do that. So I urge you in the community, please come out and support this event. It's for an incredible cause. Novak wants you guys there. He wants to see Serbian flags. He wants to feel supported, and he wants to beat the Bryan brothers with Pete Sampras. So if you guys need any information, this is the table to get it from. You can get it from the posters. You can call me personally. I just want you guys there. We appreciate it. Thank you for letting me come here on this very special family-like occasion. And I just wanted to thank you for having me. And hopefully next time I see you guys, you'll have a lot of Serbian flags March 4th. Thank you.
I would like to give a special book on 100 years history of our congregation and the church. I will write it for you, and
my wife is pregnant. That's why I was a little late. I hope somehow, somewhere, she has some Serbian genes in there, so I get a really, really good athlete, because you guys make incredibly beautiful women and incredibly great athletes. So I hope that there's some Serbian blood in there. So thank you.
we have also to thank to one of our own for bringing Justin today to Sava, and it is Mirjana Sladic. She is also a good promoter and worker for tennis And we thank Mirjana. Thank you, Mirjana.
To come and they do a Serbian dance, they take a picture.
Okay.
We give them maybe the same book that they gave me, like it's the introduction to the Serbian, and this is my assistant's, ma'am.
Like a visual face. So beautiful. Oh my gosh, so beautiful. Oh my goodness. It's so beautiful here. There is the whole system. Yeah. So
Just the every detail, the detail.
Yes. Look.
Wow.
Charlie, so this is our church.
Wow.
Sava Church.
Wow. Yeah.
Wow. It's just really powerful.
I'm glad.
Wow.
The whole concept of salvation, Old Testament, prophets.
Wow. Who did this? I feel like.
It's a fellow whose name is inscribed there.
Michelangelo did this himself. The Serbian president. He came to the Wimbledon final. I was in the royal box with.
Wife.
Yeah, no, but I was there with my wife, and he was there, and I was told that if Novak, when he's done playing, if he wants to be the president of Serbia, he could be the president.
Oh yeah,
I'm pretty much sure he's going to get all votes.
But it's amazing how important he is and how much people connect to him. And people don't really, in America, there's so many superstars and so many, but for him to be there, have the flag at the Olympics and how much he resonates around the world. And what I notice is, because I travel around to all the tournaments, but every tournament there's a Serbian community that comes out and supports him, and they take such pride in supporting him. It's really impressive. The loyalty and the passion from the Serbian people is something I really noticed. Yeah, beautiful.
She was sitting there and there was